Hey ladies and gents, this is Linda Chic777, and today I'm coming at you with a design team project for Reneabouquets. Now this project I have created for a swap I am in, and we both decided to create one of our projects an altered canvas. And so I found some really cute photos on her Facebook page, and I just shared with her, surprise, because she didn't know I was going to make it quite personal. So I found a photo of her and I decided to make it, a very personalized canvas for her. And so I really, really hope she likes it. I'm going to move my sign out of the way and bring the canvas in. I do want to let you know, because I kind of have talked to her about it. She didn't mind if her photos showed, but she didn't really want her husband's photo to be shown. So I've just got a little, die cut ephemera piece kind of on the top of her husband's face. But it's still pretty. So let me move this out of the way, and I'm going to bring in just a little stand here so that I could put the canvas on first, so you can kind of get a view from afar, and then I'll bring it in up close and show you everything nice and close up. Okay, so let me get a good hold of this and then bring in the canvas. So here is the canvas. I really, really hope she likes it. I think it turned out really super cute. Let me bring it back. There we go. Bring it out just a little bit. And sorry for the shine. There is just a little bit of, let me adjust my light back here, a little bit of shine on it because I've used, there we go. I've used some pieces that are see-through, so shine, all my lights. Anyway, so this is a 7 by 14 size canvas, and I wanted it to be kind of romantic. You all know me, and a little bit shabby chic, a lot of mixed media going on there. And the paper line I chose to use, I just bring it out every once in a while. Because I just use a sheet here or there, and it's from Die Cuts with a View. We all were like nuts over it a couple of years back, and it's called the Timeless Type Collection, because I was just looking for a script type paper, and found one in there that I liked, and I used that paper with Prima 3D matte gel, and I did the transfer technique onto the canvas, to just make it look like that paper's kind of melted into the canvas. And since the canvas was rather large for a 12 by 12 sheet, I had to put it on the paper on in kind of strips on the canvas. But that was okay, because then when I was doing the transfer method, some areas I just rubbed really hard just to take the paper off of the canvas on purpose, just to really make it look kind of distressed looking. And so I think it turned out pretty cool. So yeah, you're looking at it. Let me do a little more adjusting and then bring this canvas up a little closer and kind of give you the up close and personal touch and show you all the little bits and pieces that I've got on here. A lot of product from Renee's shop, because she just carries such a nice wide array of product to use, and so it's real easy to create projects with. Okay, so let's adjust my camera down just a little bit like this. And then I will just kind of lay the canvas down for a minute. Move this out of the way. Always adjusting to do, right? Okay, now let me bring this up and we'll go nice up and close and personal with it. I'll give you a look at it. I did some stenciling on there. I did a little bit of stamping on there. A beautiful script stamp. I added just like 3 little spots. But it's really pretty. I'll show you the stamp. It's an old stamp, but sometimes we've got to bring out our old stuff, right? Because it's still fun to use. A lot of layering. I printed the photo out that I found. It was a color, and I turned it into black and white, and then I printed it onto transparency. I used a spray adhesive on the photo to get it onto the paper, and then I sewed around the edges so that it adheres really well. There you can see my sewing there. And I used a collection, a Jody Lee print. I can't remember what, but it had like a map on it, and it was real pretty. So that's, you know, you see the map through the photo and everything. So I think that turned out kind of cool. Okay, so let's start. Well, let me show you real quick, just because it's on my mind. This is the stamp I used. It is a Hero Art stamp. It's called, well, I don't know what it's called, To Have and to Hold, Wedding Word Print. You know, just a romantic script. I thought it was really pretty. And the way it's stamped out was kind of cool. So I've got it kind of stamped out right over here. And I love it because you can just see it says to love and to cherish. And up here it says from this day forward. And then you just see a little bit over here on this chipboard brick wall. You can see to have and to hold kind of over here. So what I did, when I got the paper all laid down, I used Prima's a stencil, their crackled stencil, and I stenciled like from this corner, and this is probably about the only corner you're going to see it really well. I stenciled it here and then all the way up to this section up here, but you know, of course, a lot of this got covered up. And then I took, from Renee's shop, she carries Tim Holtz Distress Stains, the Distress Spray Stains, and I used those stains and Prima Color Bloom stains, I believe in the cotton candy and the pearl white, and I just sprayed it all over the canvas, mixed a little water with it to kind of give it that watercolor effect, so you can kind of see the pinks and stuff running through there. And then I took some, when the canvas was completely done, you can see all the little polka dots and stuff. I took some gesso mixed with water, and you know, I flicked it onto the canvas, and I took some black India ink and I kind of flicked that on, and it went onto the words and everything. So it gives it a really nice distress look. So you're going to kind of see, you know, polka dots everywhere and stuff. It just really adds to the distress image of it. So in the very back, I laid down a big long piece of Tim Holtz film strip ribbon from my stash. I just kind of stapled it on there. And then on top of that, this says, obviously you can see it says love, but I've got this album kit I got a long time ago from a scrapbook convention, and it has mixed media stuff in it, and it's got a lot of these clear kind of acetate ephemera pieces in it, and this says love repeated all the way across like a big long strip. And so I took white gesso and I just kind of touched over the top of it, so it still looks kind of see-through, but it kind of has an opaque look, but you just barely notice it. And so I kind of laid that over the top all the way down the canvas. And then I laid down this beautiful trim. It's the Dainty Champagne trim from Renee's shop. Give it a little bit of movement and laid that down at the bottom. Okay, and then I've got some wood words from my stash here, and I just used Tim Holtz White Picket Fence paint on here. It says adore, and this one says bliss. And then, and they kind of turn like a pinkish shade because, you know, when I was flicking the distress stain and the color bloom sprays on them, it kind of made them a little bit pinkish, so which is nice. So it kind of blends in with the canvas, obviously. And then this chipboard word is from my stash as well. It's with this piece here, the same album kit, and I just painted that white again with the Tim Holtz distress stain. Sometimes, some of them I use distress stain and distress paint, but Renee has the stain in her shop. Let's see, this is just a clear sticker, and that's for my stash. It was a little yellow bicycle is the brand, and it's a package of clear stickers I got from Tuesday Morning. So I laid that down there. The photo is, as I told you, sewed it onto paper, and then I backed some chipboard behind it, so it gives it really nice dimension. So that allows this to kind of really lift up off the canvas. So I thought that was really nice. I've got a Prima metal key in here. Coming down this side, this is a Prima metal frame. And then I've got a Prima metal street sign here, and I punched a little hole in it, and then I hung 2 tiers of this really cute heart-shaped chain from that, and I hooked it over to this Prima memory hardware piece by Frank Garcia. I love these. I use these a lot. I'm sure you guys Get tired of me using them, but I love them. So I hooked it to that because I wanted a little bit of movement on the canvas. Let's go up to this piece in this corner. So behind here, this chipboard brick wall is from Blue Fern Studios. It's called the Shabby Brick Bits. That is from Renee's shop. And then I've got this Junkyard Findings Industrial Lamp by Prima on here, Ingville Bohm. That's just from my stash. This beautiful, beautiful butterfly from Renee's shop. I've got on here, just worked perfectly with the pinks. And then I've got down the side here, these numbers. These are from Tim Holtz. And let me see if I can pull it out for you. Dug it out of my stash. He has these stickers that are like plastic. And I've got a set of them, and I chose numbers because I wanted it to represent like hours in a day. These are what I use, and I just took, you know, just cut like a section off of it and laid that down on the side there. And that's what I did because, like I said, I wanted it to represent like numbers, hours in a day, I think is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I said numbers in a day, hours in a day. It's a little late, so my words get jumbled when later it gets. Anyway, and so on top of that, I laid a Prima piece that says 24, again, representing like 24 hours a day. Okay, and then also that theme kind of coincides over in this corner. I've got a Prima metal clock that comes from Renee's shop, and I've got some Prima clock cans here and then a tiny one up here again from Renee's shop. So all that kind of goes in with, you know, the 24 hours a day thing. And then I layered a bunch of Prima flowers here, rolled roses from Renee's shop, the Jody Lee Butterfly Collection. And then I layered some beautiful flowers from Renee's shop. This ivory chiffon flower here, you see me use a lot, and it's got pearls and gems in the center. And then I've got this fabric flower here. These chiffon flowers, she has many colors. They come in a set of 3. And then this flower here and this flower come in a set of 6. And let me just show you that real quick. These are the pink ones. Okay, and they have really nice long stems on them, so you can really work with the stems. And then these are the winter white, I believe is what they're called. And again, they've got really nice long stems on them. And I left mine on, and I just kind of curled them up to give it a little bit of texture to the project here. So I've got those all layered in there. I've got some Prima floral trim kind of layered down here. I cut them in half, layered them in here, and I've got it layered over in here. Another beautiful Reneabouquets pink butterfly here. And I've got a little crochet pink flower. Underneath this memory hardware piece by Prima, this is a little Prima resin frame, and that also came from Renee's shop. And then to top it all off, you know, her butterflies are just so beautiful, and they come already with like glitter glass on them and stuff like that. She just has them pre-decorated for you. I kind of wanted to bring that glitter glass to the surface to kind of coincide with that. And so I used this Reneabouquets glitter glass in the sand color. And I love this because it's kind of like a vintage pink color. Really beautiful. Her glitter glass, just beautiful quality, chunky. I can't say enough of it. It's just the best quality glitter glass around that I've ever found. And so I put that around the project in different areas to kind of bring out the glitter glass that was in the butterflies. So you can kind of see like down here, okay, right up here on this bird. This bird is from my stash. It's just a Prima resin bird, one of the new releases, I think, this last year. So glitter glass here, on here, up on this industrial lamp here. I brought it down over here onto the wooden word. Up onto the love, brought it all around, just kind of did a nice little area with the glitter glass here. Okay, I think it just turned out really pretty. I really, really hope that she likes it. Anyway, I will have all the links down below to everything Reneabouquets. She's got an Etsy shop. She's got a .com shop. You know, we've got her Facebook page. Like her on there. And that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. I thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.